Today, we become legends.
So everyone knows about the top meta gods. You see them banned every game in Ranked and the SPL, but what about the gods that aren't on the radar for being banned so you can get them every game, but are still strong with high win rates in Masters Ranked? Well, this video is going to discuss 10 of those underrated and rarely banned picks you can dominate Ranked with. This is a new style of video for the channel, so if you're going to enjoy it, then do let me know by commenting down below and dropping a like on the video, and if it's well received, I could make these more often. But without further ado, and in no particular order, let's jump in with number 10. So first up on this list we have Cali, who is a god that I feel is consistently underutilized and underbanned. She currently sits as the 4th highest win rate god in Masters Ranked and the 2nd highest in all ranks, with a ban rate of only 5%, so you should be able to get Cali 19 out of every 20 games. And she does the usual Cali things that can allow you to completely carry a game on your own from jungle. Her ability to run down teams solo is almost unrivaled, and a similar solo carry style of god, Aokwang, is banned out more than he's available to pick. So if you like that playstyle and want to have the potential to solo carry bad teammates, Cali is the way to go right now. Artemis is up next, who I was very surprised to see has the 3rd highest win rate in Masters Ranked and 11th overall. With an absolutely minimal ban rate of only 0.6%, you can rest assured you'll get Artemis almost every game unless you're running into the same players back to back and they target ban you. Artemis, similar to Cali, is a late game hyper carry with the potential to destroy whole teams once she gets online through her obnoxious ball stun on most or all of the enemy team and her pure DPS through basic attacks. She also works well with either crit or kins, though I would recommend kins right now as it's definitely the meta build. Worth a try for you ADC mains that want to solo carry ranked games. Stepping away from carries for a bit though, next up is Jormungandr, who interestingly is viewed as really bad by most players at the moment, despite having the 3rd highest win rate overall in Masters Ranked. He does drop off a bit in all ranks, but it's clear that when played well, Jorm has the potential to be an excellent tank. Only being banned in 1 in every 200 games is a nice bonus, as you'll get him almost every game, and despite being valued low, it seems Jorm is a bit of a sleeper in this meta. Iset is next, which is one that if I made this video a few months ago would have been way too highly banned to make the list, but despite her not really dropping off that hard in terms of power level, her ban rate has sunk drastically to only a minuscule 0.1%, or 1 in 1,000 games she will be banned. It wasn't that long ago that Iset was a meta support, and by the way, if you're playing her at the moment, support is the way to go over mid, but she can still perform there too. Despite not really being that much weaker than a few months back, Iset has fallen off the radar completely and is left open almost every game, so you supports out there should be looking at her if you can play the pick well. At number 6 we have a mid laner for all you mage mains out there with Guardia, a god that I felt was already performing well but wasn't being showcased enough in pro play and then got a solid buff in a recent patch to make her even better. Her win rate right now is 56%, 8th highest in Masters, and she only gets banned 0.1% of the time. She even has a very low pick rate too, so you're even more likely to get her since the enemy mid is likely looking at meta powerhouses like Merlin, Hebo, Agni and Baba Yaga. Super underrated right now in my opinion, and worth trying if you're a mid enjoyer. Back to ADC though for number 5, as we have Isanami, who is probably one of the most quote meta gods I will include on this list, with a very low ban rate but a decently high pick rate in most ranks. She is fairly popular, and the chance that the enemy ADC snags her if Cern, Ishtar, Hachi and Rama are banned is decently high, but if you can get her, she is performing extremely well right now with the 9th highest win rate in Masters. That free lane pressure due to her clear allows her to pair well with many supports and win the early game, allowing her to snowball into full build where she does typical ADC things late game and can carry games for sure. Definitely worth trying the zombie matron right now. Next is another one that most people consider pretty bad right now but is dominating even in Masters, and that's Arachne. She's widely considered pretty average or even bad, and so her pick ban rate is extremely low in most ranks, giving you the opportunity to grab her, abuse Golden Blade and run people down for an early game snowball victory. She's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you do enjoy Arachne or just want to win some quick games through snowball, she might be the jungler for you at the moment. Sticking with the jungler theme for number 3 though, we have a similar case to Guardia, and that's Daji. I personally thought she was already solid before she got buffed in a recent patch, and it seems the win rate data agrees, because she's sitting at a 55.69% win rate in Masters right now, while only being banned in 1.5% of games. She has great damage, disgusting CC with the ultimate, and can carry harder than you think. Definitely worth a try. Moving back to mid though, we have Zeus, who is performing extremely well in all ranks right now. He's 15th highest in Masters and 5th in all ranks for win rate, but he's almost never banned at just 0.4%. His pick rate is a bit higher than some on the list, so there are some people out there recognizing Zeus's potential, and of course, you all know what this guy is capable of in terms of damage. The only problem is keeping safe, but maybe duo queue with a support or a jungler, or just pray for good teammates and watch your positioning, and Zeus will do work for you right now as a mid laner. He's winning way more than the top meta picks at the moment. And finally, we have a solo laner from the list in Nike, who I'm surprised is performing so well at the moment. You would think with all the anti-shielding added to the game recently that her ult would hamper her viability, but that's clearly not the case. Even in Masters Ranked, where you would hope everyone is buying shield reduction versus a Nike, she has the 9th highest win rate and the 2nd highest of any solo laner after Yorm, who we've already mentioned. She's very safe, very well rounded, and just seems to perform well at most ranks at the moment, so probably worth a try for my fellow solo mains out there. That is if you can force yourself to play Nike for more than 1 or 2 games without shooting yourself though. But that's it for my top 10 picks of highly underrated gods that nobody is banning right now. Let me know if you're going to try any of these down in the comments, and even come back later on to tell me how it went for you. Catch you guys in another one later on. Have a great day, and peace out, you nerds.